Jai Srila Prabhupada. Nana Sastra Vicharanaika Nipunau Sadharma Samsthapakau Lokanam Hitakarinau Tribhuvane Manyau Saranyakarau Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajana Anandena Mattalikau Vande Rupa Sanatanau Raghujugau Sri Jiva Gopalakau. So this is the third segment of our discussion on sound education. If you remember, we completed the second segment with the introduction of what the highest level of the sound is, namely para. The next level is called Pashyanti. Pashyanti generally means seeing. Mudha nanu pashyanti, pashyanti jnana chakshusha. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Utkramantam sthitam vapi munjananva gunanvitam mudhananu pashyanti pashyanti jnana chakshusha. Prabhupada used to always quote from the Upanishad, Tad Vishnu paramam padagam sada pashyanti surayaha diviva chakshuradadam Tat vipraso vibhanyavo jagruvagum sasamintate Vishnoryat paramam padam. That supreme abode of Vishnu is constantly seen. Sada pashyanti suraya. Sura in Sanskrit means actually, in Sanskrit you know a single word has many meanings, and for many meanings there can be a single word. Sura means the law. So one who does not follow the law is called Asura. Sura, Asura, Sampat, Vibhaga Yogam is a chapter in the Bhagavad Gita, translated as the divine and demoniac nature. At the conclusion of elaborating the demoniac nature, Krishna said to Arjuna, do not worry, Arjuna, you are born with divine nature. So this second level of sound, which is called Pashyanti, we will see an introduction of that now. Pashyanti walk, just like para walk. Pashyanti walk is a sound which can be seen either by the naked eye or by the antakarana eye, the eye by which the eye is seeing, the eye without which the eyes cannot see. This is an Upanishad verse. Just like a person who is using spectacles, when he is wearing spectacles, he can see because the distant or close by vision power of his eyeballs have become imbalanced. So either minus or plus, you put one glass and then frame it and then make little arrangements so that it can go on your ear, so it will be in front of your eyes. So this is just art of life. Now this does not make one see anything. In fact, continuously if you wear spectacles, your power for seeing will be going more and more down. And finally, there will be no power lens within the production up to the present day of this medical science on the eyes, that cannot wear any more spectacles. You lost your sight. So the Lord did not give us spectacles. He gave us eyes. And He gave the intelligence to the man who is falling in the Vaidya group. Vaidya means doctors. Gave him the intelligence, and he had a desire to figure out some way to make these people 40 plus who are not able to see, how to make them see. This will be a great help for humanity. So, spectacles were designed, and then of course, they competed with each other to advance that science, that finally now you have got progressive lens. So you don't have to look down when you are reading the book and then look up for seeing your uncle who is coming. Anyway, she will look like an auntie. You cannot. Srila Prabhupada used to say, you may say that I'll somehow adjust. I know it is full of miseries, but I will somehow adjust. But you cannot. You know why? Ashashvatam. It is not permanent. Dukkhalayam ashashvatam. It is written in the electric post, 480 volts, and then they haven't written anything else. They just show the form of a skull and 2 collarbones. That means if you touch here, that is all will be left of you. If you have first class intelligence, you don't try to do anything with that. Because it is written danger, and in case you don't read the aksharas, it is showing the skull and the collarbone, so you must have some common sense if you are a human being. If you put no entry in front of a lane, a herd of buffaloes, if they come, they won't turn around and go. Why? Because signboards are not meant for buffaloes. Same way, Srila Prabhupada used to say, if we are conducting a class on Bhagavad Gita, it is not for cats and dogs. We don't expect cats, dogs and camels and asses to come and sit or stand with great awe and reverence because the Swamiji is delivering a lecture on Bhagavad Gita. But we do expect human beings who may be still sticking to their donkey nature, camel nature, dog, cat nature, etc. Such naradhamas can be made narottamas. Prabhupada says in the Bhagavad Gita that such naradhamas can be made narottamas if they are pushed a little bit to hear. Now, if you look in the index, you will find Krishna saying many, many times, Srunu, please hear. And by hearing, all that you are expecting will happen. Tat Srunu, just hear me. And Srila Prabhupada, apart from lectures, when he spoke to the disciples also, whether individual conversation or the room conversation, he always said, you just hear. Now let's get back to the question. This is the simplest way of explaining this Pashyanti walk. You all must have heard that the universe and perfect human body, they are of the same design. Patanjali, the yoga acharya, says, Andam Pinda Swarupa Samanaha, or Andam Pinda Swarupasya. Andam means universe. Pinda means human body. The oblations you give to the forefathers is called Pinda. If you fed the elephant with some coconut leaves, it is not called Pinda. Or somebody was so devoted, surrendered to his pet dog, like General Tyre of East India Company. Somehow they selected the name Tyre for him. And unfortunately, some para-level sound worked. His brain was also like a piece of tire. So, General Tyre, feeling his separation from his pet dog, even after the death of his dog, rather, he doesn't like to hear that way, demise of his pet dog, where he made a statue of the pet dog, and exactly feeding time, he put some bread and some milk in front of him. So, because his body is made just like human body is made, whether you belong to the Indo-European stock or you are Yayadis descendants from Spain and Italy, or you are direct descent of some Gandharvas from Thailand or Indonesia, it doesn't matter. There is a list which gives certain requirements for just a perfect human body, not to show that, this body is an incarnation of the Paravak sound. No. Certain things are there. If they are there, you have a perfect human body, and that body is a boat given to you to cross the ocean of birth and death. Now, such a perfect human body has got many levels of inner bodies. Generally, we have heard from our Bhagavad Gita purports and Bhagavad Gita lectures of Prabhupada, there is the gross body and the subtle body. Bhumir apo analo vayo kam mano buddhi revacha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakritir ashtata. So that earth, water, fire, ether, air, this is gross body, and mind, intelligence and ego, this is called the subtle body, and these are all lower energy. So now when we say God made man in his own form, so within the universe, when he created the prototype species of 8,400,000 species, he made the human form perfect, which are 400,000. So in this perfection, there are 400,000 human species. Rarely you see maybe 4 or 5 on the earthly planet, unless we are some yogis or whatever. I'm talking of just people like me. So we may see 4 or 5 different species of human. Rest of human beings, where did they go? They don't become extinct, like the theory of Mr. Darwin. They are all in different places. 7-Up. Now, when I say 7-Up, now I'm not talking of the 7-Up drink. See, you see how sound can mean different things? We are so used up, some people are so used up to this 7-Up. So when you say 7-Up, they only think of the drink. But they don't understand that black drinks like that, if you throw in the toilet will shine like pearl white. That means what? That means the caffeine and other poisonous things in that drink just scratches things off your toilet area and makes it shine so white. So, if you put it in your mouth and send it to your stomach, it will scratch your stomach also and make it shine like Taj Mahal. And when your belly and your intestine start shining like Taj Mahal, that means you have only a few days left before you go 7 down. Because there are 7 up, there are 7 down, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Tala, Tala, Patala. There is no escape. I don't mind, that's all right. I'll continue, but you can't continue also. Ashashvatam. So even though this world is ashashvatam, it is full of miseries, and through all these spaces of life, the foolish soul simply try to bahirarthamanina, simply try to exploit the resources of the material external nature. And the more he tries to do that, the more he is stuck like in a quicksand. This is because nate vidhu swartha gatim hi Vishnu. They do not know what is swartha, means what is actually beneficial for me. Swa means me, myself. In other words, they are not even selfish. They may be selling fish, but they are not selfish. Even that they do not know. Minimum, you have to be unselfish to go to the higher planets. But even that, in this age, people are not interested. They don't even believe such things exist. So there are 7 planetary systems up and there are 7 planetary systems down, and you can study about that in the 5th canto and also a little bit in the 2nd canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So as we saw, the Lord is the soul of the universe. Vishwam Vishnut Vashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu. Just like you are the soul of your body, Vishnu is the soul of the universe. So when God made man in his own model, so he made the universe, Atra Sargo Visargascha Sthanam, a place to stay. He made the universe, and in that universe he gave a prototype of 8,400,000 species of bodies, and he made a best prototype bodies of 400,000, that is human body. So that human body, within the human body, gross body, there is a causal body. We will give a break here and we'll continue next.